Hello, my name is John Vermillion. I am an elder law attorney and estate planning attorney in Dallas, Texas, and I'm also a sponsor of the Elder Care Channel. And today I would like to talk to you about the proper use of annuities in estate planning. I call this session "The Devil is in the Details." Now, many seniors will use annuities as a form of investment in conjunction with their estate plan. It's very important that the consumer understand that the annuity and the legal plan prepared by the attorney should work together. So the first step is to make sure there's no contradictions between the legal plan and the financial plan. Also, I always encourage my clients to avail themselves of insurance agents who sell annuities, who have uh, appointments with numerous insurance companies and can therefore provide numerous options to the consumer. There's many insurance companies that provide annuities, and each company provides a number of different types of annuities. So we want to be certain that we have the ability to match the proper product with the client. Make certain that when you're dealing with the insurance agent that you are very clear as to what your objectives are, what your goals are, so that the annuity that is selected can mirror those goals and objectives. Now, what we're going to do today is talk about certain aspects of annuities, not whether they are good or bad, but whether or not you understand them and whether or not your insurance agent has discussed these issues with you. Our goal here is to educate, not to endorse a particular type of annuity. Now, annuities are often used for asset protection and for preservation of capitals as opposed to being subject to the ups and downs of the stock market. So we certainly have no issue with clients using annuities, but we want them to be able to understand what they do. So the first step is to understand that an annuity is an intermediate or long-term investment, and therefore there will be surrender charges for the early withdrawal of funds from the annuity. Now, many of my clients will say, well, I don't need this money for a period of years, or I'm not going to touch this and it'll be for my family when I die. But then 2 or 3 years later, an emergency arises or a long-term care need arises and the money must be accessed. So be certain that you understand what the surrender charges are. Now, having said that, many annuities will allow a penalty-free withdrawal of a certain portion of the annuity each year. Make sure you understand what those are as well. Now, some annuities will offer what is called a bonus. That is, when you invest your money in the annuity company will give you a little extra money to go into the account. Ask your insurance agent if the bonus is vested. If the bonus is vested, it's your money from day one. If the bonus is not vested and must be earned over time or only applies to pay out at the end of the term of the annuity, you really need to understand that. So is the bonus vested or not? Also, ask the insurance agent if at the end of the term is there forced annuitization. That is, some annuities will provide that when the term has expired, that the owner can only take the money out over a period of 5 or 10 years or some other period of time prescribed in the annuity. Sometimes the owner of the annuity will have the option of taking a lump sum, but only if they advise the insurance company within a specified period of time. So make certain you understand whether or not the annuity is can be taken out in a lump sum or if there is forced annuitization. Now, in recent years, many annuities have also included a provision called a market value adjustment clause, or commonly referred to as an MVA. Remember that annuity proceeds are invested in U.S. bonds or high-grade commercial bonds or private bonds, and they're subject to the underlying value of the bonds can be subject to the ups and downs of the interest rates in our financial markets. Commonly, if interest rates are going up, the value of bonds underneath the underlying the annuity goes down, and if interest rates are going down, the value of the bonds underlying the annuities goes up. Now, what the significance of the market value adjustment clause is that not only could there be a surrender charge for early withdrawal of funds from the annuity, but on top of that, the insurance company may assess an additional market value adjustment if the value of the annuities has gone up or down. Again, we're not talking about the pluses or minuses of whether that clause is good or bad. We just want to make certain that you understand it and that it has been explained to you in great detail. I've often seen very highly qualified insurance professionals have a difficult time, reading or understanding those clauses themselves. So make certain that you certainly have the opportunity to ask about that. Often annuities are used for long-term care expenses. So make certain that you ask your insurance agent if the proceeds from the annuity can be withdrawn for long-term care needs. There may be something called a long-term care rider that needs to be attached to the annuity and for you to be able to do that. Also, annuities are often used for IRAs, so be sure to discuss with your insurance professional the effects of required minimum distribution if in fact your annuity is part of an IRA. Remember with annuities that the devil is in the details. They're very valuable assets. Often my clients don't understand their annuities, and it's better to understand them before you go into them rather than after you're invested. Thank you. I hope this has been very helpful.